Wireless power has a number of significant advantages, especially for small sensors and things of that nature. So, could you tell us a little bit about Energous and where things have been changing over the past year or two?
Yeah, thank you for the question, Bill. I think over the last probably 3 years, there has been a fundamental shift of wireless power technology, focusing more at a distance rather than near field or mid field. So the idea here is how can we start powering IoT nodes, enabling them to basically operate without batteries, therefore eliminating cost of batteries, but at the same time also taking away out of the cost equation the maintenance aspect of operating those nodes. So that's really where the technology in a whole has been focused over the last 3 years. And if you were to ask me what specific market are basically resonating towards wireless power network technology right now, I will say two big markets. One is retail IoT, where we are seeing a tremendous shift in adoption of wireless power technology, and the second one is logistics and transportation.
Okay. On the first, is that something that's typically going to have a display or something like that?
I will say that display is not necessarily something that they need. Typically, the idea is to digitize operation by leveraging more and more sensor solution, where you attach sensors to a specific assets, and that sensor is basically able to provide data that basically gets inputted into the cloud via our wireless power network solution. So think of Energous not just as the energizer of choice, but also as the network that will take the data and then will push the data into the cloud. And at that point, the data will be basically analyzed in a way where a lot of the customers drive or try to drive inefficiency in their supply chain.
Okay. Could you talk a little bit about how the technology works? What's the range, the amount of power that we're talking about? What type of sensors they can be supporting?
Yes. So the technology right now, it's capable of powering at a distance up to probably 10 to 15 meters. For that specific distance, we have been working very closely with a company called Wiliot. I don't know if you're familiar with Wiliot, but Wiliot for Energous in essence is like the perfect receiver. A very low power, ultra low power, basically technology that can harvest energy from RF and then provide meaningful data into the cloud. So with Wiliot, and given the ultra low power profile, we have been able to achieve ranges of 10 to 15 meters. And so that is enough to start scaling a large enterprise business, especially in retail and logistic application. With our standard sensor solution, which is basically our recently announced eSense tag, we can actually get anywhere between 5 to 10 meters, which is, I think it's a very good distance today that really gives a scalability when you start talking about supply chain, retail or logistic applications.
Great. Well, thanks for filling us in on the possibilities of wireless power and sensors.